Okay, let's not beat around the bush. Game week 11 was terrible. It is your boy FPL Bisco. Please like and subscribe, and let's get into the pain, the pain that was game week 11. Okay, so let me know. Let me just not even give any excuses. It was just a bad game week. Like everything bad that could happen to a player this weekend happened to me. Like Arsenal, no clean sheet. Dan Burn, red card. Semenyo, missed pen. Haaland, missed pen. Captaincy, wrong. I'm just like, I'm just annoyed. And then even, I'm going to speak about Enzo in a bit, but just honestly, everything that could went wrong went wrong. I'd never even recommend someone to go triple, like triple anybody. But if you're going to go triple, and for the length of time that I did, so maybe it was like 2 or 3 weeks I went triple Arsenal. It's just the good and bad of life. And then we've got some really, like, it was just red arrows all across the board. It's not the worst in the world. Like, I've never been, or not never, but I have been avoiding being a real doom and gloom manager for a long period of time. So yes, it's 350k rank, and I was like in the 100k. Like I was on Saturday morning, everything had gone well. Yao Pedro's got himself a goal. Chelsea were really good, and Burmo got himself a goal. So on Saturday, I was okay. I don't even know where to begin. Like, I'm not even doing a slide because it's just, we've got the international break. So I'm not putting in that. I've even lost my desire to put in production value. That's how bad it's gotten. So I don't even want to break down what's gone on here, what's gone on there. We're just going to really look at it in a raw kind of fashion. So seeing now Newcastle. So if I look at what has Dan Burn even done for me for a while, so I think he had 11 points at a certain point. So game week 7, he had 11 points. And since then, it's been 2 points, 2 points, 1 point, nothing. So I've gone 4 weeks believing in Newcastle defense, and they've got me nothing. But it's just been a while. For the majority of time, it's been like bad to mediocre. So that's no clean sheets over a long period of time. Maybe one versus Nottingham Forest. It's just been really unproductive. This is Semenyo stuff here. I'm thinking, when was the last time? It's been 3 weeks. Or wait, 1, 2, 3. It's been an assist, 3 blanks in a row. The fixtures coming up, however, are decent. So we've got West Ham, we've got Sunderland, we've got Everton. Sunderland away, that's another one at the Stadium of Light. West Ham, funny enough, have even won 2 games in a row. West Ham are 2 games on the spin. They're in the biggest form ever. And to even add to the L, so what is it? We're going to add, we've got lost the Arsenal clean sheet. We've lost the Dan Burn clean sheet, plus the red card. Semenyo missed pen, Haaland missed pen, Dewsbury Hall on the bench. He should have even had a goal. He's got himself a bonus point, and let me even look at the bonus. The bonus point system is so bogus. It is so bogus. That's the only way I can describe it. If I try and get into, if I try and even get into the Arsenal fixture, because this is what really bothered me a lot, was that no Sunderland player got any bonus points. That is crazy to me. I watched the game. I saw Ballard get man of the match. And you've got 3 bonus points for Saka, 2 for Trossard, 1 for Zubimendi. I don't think the system works. Now, I understand to a degree that they reward certain things in the game. So I'll just like, let's take some time and get into this. Like, this is what fantasy say that the bonus point system is. We say we. Um, Bonus points, they're a key ingredient of Fantasy Premier League. They're devised, allocated every match due to a bonus point system. A range of statistics supplied by Opta capturing actions on the pitch to create a performance score for every player. The players with the top 3 bonus point scores in every given match receive a bonus points 3 to the highest scoring player, 2 to second, and 1 to the third. If they're tied, the first place and second place will receive 3 points each. Player 3 receives 1 point. If it's a tie for second place, player 1 will receive 3 points. 2 and 3 will receive 2 points each. And if there's a tie for third place, player 1 gets 3 points, 2 gets 2, and 3 and 4 will get 1 point each. So on and so forth. So this is what they're for. Playing 1 to 60 minutes, playing over 60 minutes. Goalkeepers and defenders scoring a goal get loads of bonus points. So how Dan Ballard did, midfielder scoring a goal 18, forward scoring a goal 24 points. I don't get it, because the defensive contributions go the other way. It's like if you're a defender, it's really easy to get extra points. And if you're a midfielder or a forward, it's harder to get those defensive contributions. This way is backwards. Let it be. Assists are only 9 points. Goalkeepers and defenders keeping a clean sheet is 12 points. Saving a penalty is 9. Saves are 2. Open play crosses are 1. Creating a big chance, every 2 clearance blocks, 3 recoveries gets you a point, 1 key pass gets you a point, a successful tackle net, whatever that means, successful dribble, whatever that means, dribbles, water dribbles, scoring the goal that wins a match. Now, this is what even dummy it. That's only 3 points. Plus a striker scoring a goal is 24 points. And if we go back a couple of game weeks, if I remember correctly, because Crystal Palace and I had Mateta for this game and I could have lost it. Crystal Palace, Mateta scored the winning goal in a game and got none. Let me find it because I've got time today because this has been going. It's been going on for too long, and I've really had enough. This is it. Mateta scores the winning goal and gets himself third. And he got none. That week he got none. So it's 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, Bowen got 1. Bowen got 3 bonus points. Scored a goal, whatever he did, happy for him. Scored a goal as a forward. Mateta scores a goal as a forward and he's just short of bonus points. So I've experienced Mateta getting no bonus points. I've experienced and scoring the winning goal. So it doesn't matter that much. Successful dribbles, scoring goals that win matches, but it should be more than 3 points. It's a weird system, and I've been on the receiving end of it a number of times. Saka getting man of the match, it doesn't bother me. Or Saka got man of the match on FPL, didn't get man of the match in real life. No problem. I'll let that one slide. Him getting 3 bonus points because other people have Saka and other people have captain Saka in my league. Congratulations to them. They stuck by him through a rough time. Because they've got the extra bonus points, which means that if he'd got no bonus points and got 9 points, that as captain, that's 18. He's got 6 extra points from getting those 3 extra bonus points. Now it's 70 to 79% pass completion, that's 2 points. 80 to 89%, that's 3. If you have at least 30 passes completed, 4, 90+%, 6. Then you've got the minuses: conceding pens, missing pens, yellow cards, red cards, own goals. All of these. So this is how the bonus point system works in FPL. And I have I've had to look at it. Like I've had to actually see it firsthand because it's very, very frustrating. That being said, I've got 2 transfers. So I wanted to free hit. I really, really wanted to free hit this week and I didn't. Just because I wanted more transfers coming up. What transfers will I really make? Now Dan Burn has not kept any clean sheets for a while. I need a new goalkeeper. I like my midfield. And the funny thing is, this is something I didn't really mention, but nobody, so if we look at the game week 11 fixtures, there were no wins away from home. None. The home team won or drew every game. The only teams that got points away from home were United and Arsenal. So I don't know if that's going to be a trend coming up. We've got some midweek fixtures coming soon. So I don't know if that's going to be something I really need to look into in terms of like my fixture difficulty. Away games are unavoidable, but I can't have all of my players playing away. So if I look forward now, if this is my squad for game week 12, we've got the North London derby coming up. I don't have a goalkeeper that is suitable to play in either of these fixtures. I think Chelsea are a really strong team, somehow, some way. Enzo, back towards my bonus point system. And I don't really know what he did. I know in terms of the bonus points contributions, I need to start matching them up with the stats. But what I do know is Enzo was the man of the match. I watched it live on Sky. He was the man of the match by far. He created chances. It was like, we're not rewarding the right things. I think man of the match, you should get it all. Enzo was the man of the match. I don't know who did they even give credit to man of the match for that game for actually. But anyway, Enzo away from home to Burnley, that's good. Dewsbury Hall, like I could not care less. I'm doubling Chelsea, I feel fine. My whole front line is playing away from home. How is that gonna look? Mateta's not in this France squad, I don't think. So Mateta should hopefully be rested. And Haaland, I'm gonna say I even want to captain Mateta again. Gonna let that go. And Burmo's been really, really good. On the plus side, he's been one of like I don't know. Where would he rank for midfielders this season? Fourth. Yeah, so that's not bad. Level on points with Caicedo. Rice has been stacking up. The Semenyo's still high up on points, like really by far and away the best. But next week's team is not last week's team, or last week's man of the match is not going to be next week. I can no longer use last week's data to be like, oh, my team was really good. Look how good it looks because of how it's performed prior. Because I feel like there's a bit of a swing going on. If we even look at the Premier League table, that's something like it's a sight to see. Like if we're looking at the table, we're saying from third, Chelsea. I could go from City, but let's just go from Chelsea third till 12th, Brentford. Or let's even bring in Everton into the fold. That's 5 points. People have Everton assets in their team. Like Pickford is still putting up good numbers, or like Pickford got a clean sheet last weekend. Brentford are still hanging in there with Igor Thiago being absolutely amazing. Like Igor Thiago has been a real find this season. How long can that form continue? Like, well, since he's on pens, we believe who's Brentford got next? Brentford have Brighton. So this is like the table's really tight. So we're not even looking at people that are really breaking away. West Ham, like I said, coming up with two good wins. West Ham can take Bournemouth. They can. If Bournemouth are what is it, 2 losses on the bounce, it's a good time for West Ham to get that kind of fixture. Burnley, they have won games, but with Chelsea next, I don't know. So it's just the form is really striking. Like it's really, really, really striking. So no one's separated themselves up from anyone. One fixture, United are one fixture away technically from top four. Spurs are still hanging in there in the top five slots. Like this is a really difficult one to look at. So what kind of teams am I going to target? Aston Villa for scoring no goals in the first five are 4 out of 5 wins. Like this is kind of frustrating. Like I'm very frustrated as to where I want my assets to be. So I don't know what kind of team I'd like going forward. If I was to wildcard again, what kind of team would I build? I kind of have to stick with what I have, knowing that Dan Burn is going to be suspended. I'm all over the place on the mouse today because I'm that frustrated that I don't know what where to go. Like, do I want to bring in Royce now that but no, or maybe yes. I don't know. If they're home, do they have enough home fixtures in the next five? Only two, and those two home fixtures are Bournemouth and Newcastle. So I'm not too sure. Yeah, if I even looked at the goalkeepers, or we'll just look at it raw in this format today. Raya, for sure I can afford it, but I don't love Spurs and Chelsea in the next few fixtures. After game week 14, maybe, but those are midweeks. Henderson with Palace, yeah, I guess that's a contender. Pickford, yeah, no, I don't love Everton's fixtures coming up. Martinez, maybe, but depending who's game week 15 for Dubravka, uh, Newcastle, so that's going to be a bad week for both teams. And who would game week 15 be for uh, Brentford? Yeah, maybe. So I could go Martinez and Vicario and double goalkeepers there. Dan Burn might have to go. I'm just, yeah. My front line is going to stay. So I know that I feel like I've got the best strike force available. The only reason I'd change it would be Yao Pedro for Thiago if I wanted to move up to a Saka, or even then, yeah, there's no one else. Maybe I just want to save some money up for Cole Palmer at some point, but all round, it's been quite smelly. I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna stop it there. I've cried. I've cried enough. I've never been one to, like I said, let's just let these things go. Maybe India, we let these things go. This has just been a bad week. Let me enjoy the international break. I'm going to do some content for the international break, hopefully, because I have got Cameroon's qualification at the forefront of my mind, and that's what I really need to get done. That's what's important to me at the moment. So let me worry about that. You guys enjoy the international break. Take it easy, and may the points chase you when we get back.